Here's what I do know. I had to go to the Trapper dimension, and I'm not happy about it. If she had cast Shield right there, I would have scienced it, but she didn't. So, let's get out of here. Oh, let's get my revolver back out. For Trapper fun times. Alright, one more rune. One more rune and we can go home. We have trappers here? Nope. Nobody's in this house. Let's go ahead and place our last rune, which will, of course, be a Paragon rune. And if you don't have them all placed correctly, this is the scene that shows you, hey, you've got to go back to this one. I think it'll actually take it off of the pillar, and you have to go back and correct it. Now the door blocking the exit is open, and we can get back to the house. Edward's meddling with the arrays has conjured incredible energies that are now building up inside the city and can't be contained for long. Edward needs to escape the city. Edward needs to cast Magic Pool. And Invisibility. There's probably trappers in this room, I would guess. Oh, there's one. I see one. Okay, it's dead. Sneak by Mr. Horror here. Horror's like, what? What just blasted me? Let's see if our Guardian down here put up a field we're going to have to dispel. I think we can get around that. Yeah, no problem. I mean, I guess these few Guardians, maybe to make you fight each Guardian once, maybe, or at least attack them so they move their place. Like, maybe they could have adjusted the level geometry a little bit to make sure that their damage fields always block off the lever. Because there's not a Guardian in every single lever room. There's only in, what, 3 of them, I think, plus the middle room. And I think when you leave to exit the city, it spawns a second Guardian in this, like, in this room here. Yeah, there's the one... Oh, there's 2 more. Or maybe 3 more. I think maybe it spawned 3 Guardians on top of me there. Well, that's no good. These guys are still facing off. Bye. But you're definitely not intended to hang around and fight those 3 Guardians, I shouldn't think. First of all, that would take a very long time. And, second of all, you're supposed to be escaping the city. You're supposed to be getting out of Dodge here. And this is pretty impressive. Dispel magic, ladies and gentlemen. 9 points. It looks several orders of magnitude greater than what a 7-point looks like. But hey, you know what? That's... whatever the case may be. And so, this brings us to... what was it, yesterday in Alex's time? I think she made it to the mansion one day after her grandfather died. Well, maybe he should have killed those Guardians. Darkness there, and nothing more.
Do you bring news of disaster, Augustus?
And if not...
You guys ever get tired of watching Pius get yelled at? Because I gotta be honest, I don't think I ever do.
Yes. Your colony of Guardians in the ruins of Engar has been eradicated. A great magic wrought massive destruction.
So I did kind of search around
Not a single Guardian escaped.
to see if I could figure out how to streamline that vampire part a little better, but I don't know. The best I could think of was to just kind of run around the mansion until
That is the only disaster
we stumbled upon it.
Yes, my magnificence. There are no others.
And what of your treachery to us?
I don't actually know what this is referring to. I don't think.
It matters not that you bear us ill will, Augustus.
As far as I can tell, Pius Augustus never gives any indication he's anything but loyal to Zelatoth.
Power to destroy me.
Maybe Zelatoth is just paranoid because she's like the elder god of paranoia. It's a side effect. Side effect of being the Ancient One assigned to madness. But this vision here of Zelatoth destroying Ulyaoth, this is like a memory that she has of another timeline.
And thus it will be destroyed.
Then the gate shall be opened, and you shall
Even
once
Zelatoth
again
can
grace
see into the
earth
other
with
realms
your
and other
presence.
timelines throughout the multiverse. Because remember, Ulyaoth's not the one that Zelatoth's worried about. Zelatoth is more powerful than Zulyaoth in the, like, colored trifecta here. It's Chiturga that she needs to worry about. Dear Alex, I've left you a small surprise to keep you going when everything seems to go awry. It was my favorite tipple, liquid courage, and there are several barrels of it in the basement. Please help yourself to what you can find. My guess is that I won't be needing it. Your loving grandfather, Edward. Alright, the old man left us some hooch. I look forward to hooch. And we can actually get down to the basement, because the ghost gave us the basement key. The ghost of the woman the vampire killed. Barrels, barrels, barrels. Ah, here we go. Hooch! There's something stashed between the barrels of ports. Should Alex pull it out? It's a pickaxe. Oh, come on. I got lied to. Anyway. Something obvious thing with the pickaxe. Upstairs we go. Unfortunately, you can't equip it and use it as a weapon. That would be hilarious, I think. But the game doesn't allow it. But if we come up this way and use this pickaxe, and break our way into the secret room. Oh, it's our buddy Max. Max, what's up, dude? Oh, Max. Oh, okay. I mean... So, Max's trauma is that he came to believe that all of his servants were bone thieves, not just the ones with bone thieves. Oh, there's a damage field here. Gosh darn it. It's a red damage field, too. And I think the reason it's a red one is because Max placed it. I think that's the idea here. So let's dispel magic. It's only a 3-point field, because that's all Max had access to. We need to use a blue spell to dispel the red field. So that's a nice little tidbit. Like, Max knows that red is stronger than Zelatoth, so he used a red damage field to try to... on this just pile of bodies, which I guess has been sitting here since... since what was it, the 1600s? Seems excessive to me. Closing notes. As I contemplated these ideas, my suspicions of my servants grew, and I became increasingly fearful of them. I began to watch them carefully. Days ago I watched one of them stretch his neck. I could have sworn I saw it twist in a most peculiar direction, and a bulge of muscle tissue collect and grow in the most incorrect of manners, as if a bone was being displaced from its proper location, and something else moving in its place. I stumbled away, knowing that I was surrounded by unholy creatures that wore the skins of mortal men and women. I had to take action. Dear God, let my hand be swift and merciful, lest the world see more of these diabolic creatures. We also got his old-timey stethoscope, made of brass, used for amplifying the sound of beating heart. This one is probably 200 years old. You know what? just for no reason, I think I'm going to go ahead and enchant my Gladius. Oh, did you not cast the spell, please? Enchant item. Purple. Gladius. Oh, my old spell is still fading away. No particular reason. I think I would just feel better if I had this stuff up. Oh, I'm a zombie now. Maybe I didn't need those spells after all. And so Alex turns into a zombie and served her mistress Zelatoth for all the rest of time. The end. I'm still a zombie. I expected this sanity effect to be over by now. Oh, did I cast the summon zombie spell, maybe? No, because I'd be able to end it if that was the case. Also... Oh, there he goes. That was a very prolonged sanity effect. Alex's sanity is always decimated when she comes back from reading the tome. See? Monsters. Oh, there was a trapper. Let's go. Let's do this. Oh, I can't cast spells, which means when I come back out, my pool isn't going to be there. We'll take advantage of this magic pool over here, though, I think. Oh, no, we won't. We'll just get away from that zombie. Our sanity is so low that sanity effects are going to start to do damage to us. See you later, soldier. Oh, there's another bone thief. Get off me. We finally get to see Alex's kill move. Oh, get off me again, bone thief. What are you doing up there? Alright, alright. I'm putting an end to this guy. She needs 3 hits because she doesn't have an awesome two-handed sword. Like Peter did. I did not know there was a trapper in this hallway. I mean, I didn't know there were monsters here at all. Like I said, I just cast those spells. No, I did. The mansion becomes filled with monsters as soon as you realize what Maximillian has done. I was trying to finish that monster off, not look at the painting on the wall. There are a lot of little details in all the levels that you can look at if you want. Adds quite a lot of life to the game, actually, because obviously your first time exploring an area, you don't know what details are important and what ones aren't. And they can also tie into sanity effects, especially in the mansion here, when the paintings on the wall will change depending on what your sanity level is. A painting that looks really reasonable one time through a hallway, later on when you come through with less sanity, will look horrific and covered in blood and zombies and things. Now when I record Let's Plays, I actually have to keep the volume on the TV turned way down so I don't get a lot of feedback. Oh, there's ammo I didn't pick up. Beautiful. So I don't get a lot of feedback through the microphone. So actually listening to the tumblers isn't going to be possible. Fortunately, I know the combination to the safe is listen carefully because you might be able to hear how the tumbler changes. It's going to be 59. Oh, never mind. We screwed it up. Try one more time. Come on. There it is. Like I said, the precision on this control stick is not really there. Now we're going to go to 81. Okay, and now we're going to go to 46. And we can open it. Pop this bad boy open. And there's all kinds of goodies. As the safe door's hinges open, its contents are revealed. Many important items left behind by Edward lay on the shelves inside. The essence of Chaturga. A crankshaft. A letter from Edward. And the next chapter page. I don't know who this guy is or why he thinks he can get lippy with Pius Augustus, but
Augustus. A storm of metal and fire, and a torrent of souls along with it, young and vibrant.
Yes, I have seen it coming.
So Pius has a thing for wars because war means a great loss of life, and a great loss of life
to finish its channeling
just feeds into his guardians and his power. Great chaos and devastation are necessary
with this sacrifice of souls I make unto the
in order for him to bring Zelotov back into the world.
Shall be ready to be opened, and your freedom shall be at hand.
But before we go, let's go ahead and listen to Creepy Grandpa.
Dear Alexandra, if you are reading this, Alex, then I am surely dead. Knowing that the police will contact my only living relative, I made sure to leave this message for you. As I write this letter, Pius Augustus is waiting for his chance to strike me down for what I have done to the Guardian City. I believe I have slowed Augustus's plans, but not stopped them completely. He will still try to bring his ancient into this world. You must continue what our ancestor Max has started. You must gather the artifacts and call forth an ancient to combat what Augustus brings into this world. Of the artifacts, there are 4, but one of these is in the clutches of Pius himself. They are the Black Heart of Mantarok, the Claw of Chiturga, the Sigil of Zelototh, the Veil of Uliauth. Your skill in the arcane science will not be as strong as Pius's, who has had 2 millennium to prepare his gate. You will need all the remaining artifacts to match his power. It all rests with you, my dear. I wish you well in this desperate act. I wish I had more guidance for you, but I am at my wit's end, and I feel I am running out of time. Your loving grandfather, Edward.
And so, Lindsay secured for us the essence of Mantarok, as granted to him by the dancing girl Elia. Peter brought the essence of Chiturga from World War I, which Anthony and Luther aided in. Well, Luther didn't really do much of anything. But that just leaves the essence of Uliauth. And we know where it is. Last time we saw it, it was on the person of one Roberto Bianchi, who was put into a giant pillar of stone. So, what do we do about that? Shoutouts to Tyr McDole for sponsoring this video, and to everybody who helps make my channel possible by supporting me on Patreon.